Take a seat, take a sip. It's Coffee O'Clock. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi everyone. We welcome you back to another episode of Coffee O'Clock with me here, Balkis Halim, as your host for today. And speaking of today's episode, we have prepared for you a very thrilling and adventurous topic, which is Conquering the Peaks, a journey through G7 mountain range. Okay, so whether you are a newly tracker or you are a seasoned tracker, do join us as we explore the beauty, the challenges, and the rewards of hitting the trails. Now, without further ado, we have not one, but two very well experienced guests with me here today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, brothers.
Waalaikumsalam.
Introduce yourself to the audience.
Okay, so my name is Afiq bin Ahmad Rizal. I'm from the Department of History and I'm also the Ex-Team Committee.
Okay.
So my name is Ahmad Najwan bin Jamli. I am taking Islamic Finance from KNMS and I am President of Ex-Team Club.
Okay, so now these two brothers here will be sharing on their experience hiking the G7 mountain and how the adventure relates with self-satisfaction. So, now, can you explain a little bit about what is ARC Club, since you both are from ARC Club, right?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So ARC stands for Adventurous Recreational Club. So basically, ARC divided into three subdivisions. So generally, ARC. Okay, sorry. My bad.
Okay.
Generally, ARC are mainly focused in hiking and camping. And next, we have X-Team, where it's mainly focused in running activities, which provide running community to all the students in IIUM. So usually, we are conducting or having a night run session every Thursday night.
Oh, it's still ongoing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which means this night also have running session after this.
Okay, interesting.
Yes. So the last one we have Lunar, so which is the climbing division, where it also will be having outdoor and indoor climbing. So for Luna, we actually conduct and having outdoor climbing every Friday.
Oh, so it's a weekly activity for the club members, is it? Oh, so there's three, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, three.
Okay. So now that we know a little bit about ARC Club, can you share what inspired you guys to join into this club?
Okay, as for me, what inspired me to join this club is during my school time, I always join the Cadet Remaja Sekolah, going for hiking and camping. So during my university time, my mother was an alumni from IIUM. So she said to me that IIUM has a club called ARC. So I've been in this club since my foundation time until my final year, and I'm still stuck in this club because I love the activity.
So, since day one, you have been ARC, is it, with UIA?
Wow.
That's very incredible, right? Very loyal of you to stay in ARC Club, right? Okay, what about you, brother?
So, as for me, why I joined this club, ARC Club, because of, since I was born, I really love hiking.
Oh.
Yeah, since I was born.
Your passion since,
my passion in hiking is very, very high.
Okay.
So that's why during my secondary school until now.
So since you were born, you hike, you don't walk first, is it?
My father carry me.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Go up the mountains, is it? Okay. So now we will be looking at the video of the ARC Club preparing themselves to embark on an adventurous journey of hiking the G7 mountain. Okay, so while we're looking at the clips, right, can you explain a little bit about your experience in climbing Malaysia's highest mountains? Can you briefly explain?
Yeah, sure. So Mount 𝑬𝒙𝒑𝒉 is the number 3 out of 7 highest peak in Semenanjung, with 2,181 meters above sea levels.
Wow.
So it's quite high, and also.
Okay. So basically, Mount 𝑬𝒙𝒑𝒉 is not the easiest mountain that people should not take for granted. That people should not assume that kind of mountain is very easy to hike.
Oh.
So they need to put more work, put on training for their body get prepared to start the hike.
So what are like the trainings that you do for preparing to go to the hike?
For stamina, we will go for a jog. Usually not a very fast jog, just slowly run around the campus. And other than that, we will do strength training where we carry weights and everything. And also we do load training where we take our bags and we put on some weights inside the bag or water bottles. It's the easiest. And we go up and down on stairs. So that's the preparation before going for the hike.
Okay, so out of the 3 trainings that you guys do, which one do you find the most hardest to do?
So as for me, the hardest one to do is actually carrying the weight inside the bag, because I've already done it so many times. You guys can imagine that I carry like 30 kgs inside my bag, and you need to
Up and down.
You need to not run like walking uphill
Climbing
and
the
downhill
stairs, right?
like so many times.
Oh.
That's kind of murder me.
Okay, but it's still, you very enjoy this, right?
Yes.
Okay, if not, you wouldn't be here to
True.
climb the G7 mountains, right? Okay, so is there any more experience of before you go to hike? What more do you do other than training itself?
Usually, we will read about the mountains first. We go on blogs. We read other people's experience. As for now, we will easier. We use TikTok.
Oh,
So
okay, yes.
the people explain more in details and everything, and we can also see how the routes we are going to take, how steep is the what we call the hill and everything, how deep is the mud, how big is the tree and everything.
Okay. So what about your personal preparation? This is like it's like a, like you do that is like as the core training, right? What about your personal preparation on how you, before you embark on that journey? Is there anything you do?
To be honest, for me, for my personal
Preparation.
Like I said earlier, keep on training. Don't you ever skip training before you go join any hiking expedition or hiking anything else, because I think training is the essential part that every people need to do before they jump into this hiking scene.
Okay, so what were you feeling before, like, you know, at the bottom of the hill, before you climbed that very early in the morning? What were you feeling on the inside?
First feeling is nervous.
Nervous.
Yes. In my mind is I always say, boleh ke buat ni? Something like that and everything. Like, tingginya.
Yeah.
Yes, with
right.
the loads on our back and everything.
As for me, there will one question is always running in my mind. Why did I sign up for this?
Okay. Why did you sign up for it? Because you like it.
Yes,
okay.
because I like
because
it.
you like it. So your passion wins over your fear,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. So to calm yourself down, since you were feeling nervous before you hike, what is the one thing you do?
Me personally, before any expedition or big trips, I will call my mother.
Your mother.
Yes.
Okay.
Just simply 10-second call, just saying, hello ibu, Afi nak pergi dah ni. And then she will reply, okay Lelo, and the call. So everything just calm and everything goes smoothly. And
Okay. It's called restu ibu, right?
Yes,
We need
restu
the
ibu, yes.
mother's approval, right? Okay. What about you, brother? What is your...
For me, I usually listening to the music, like very calming music.
Okay.
If you guys know, there is one title of the music names Hollow Curves. I think you guys should listen to that song.
Okay, so viewers out there, if you want to calm yourself down before any like thrilling experience, you can hear to this brother's recommendation of the
Yes.
song. What is the song name again?
If I'm not mistaken,
If you're not...
the title is Hollow curves, I guess.
Okay, so we have heard a lot about their preparation on hiking this mountain, right? But we still have a lot more to hear about this topic. But how about we take a short break and don't go anywhere. You can go and grab probably a drink and take your snacks before we continue with our discussion. Take a seat, take a sip. It's Coffee O'Clock. Stay tuned. Take a seat, take a sip. It's Coffee O'Clock, and we are back with episode 2 of Coffee O'Clock. And you're still with me, Balkis Halim, as your host, joined by our 2 guests from the ARC Club, right? Okay, but before we continue with our discussion, we will watch a short clip of that capture the essence of hiking that was prepared by the ARC Club members. So without any further delay, let's roll the clip. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that short clip just now. And now let me ask you guys a question, right? After we saw that video just now, since it looked very thrilling and a little bit scary, right? How do you mentally prepare yourself to embark on those kind of like dangerous journey?
Okay, first and foremost, I would say that we need to prepare in terms of everything. So the first one that we need to prepare is, of course, we need to study the road, the trail, the mountain itself. So we can know how much kilometers that we need to went through, that we need to
Hike up.
hike, that we need to face, and then we need to also study about the when we need to go uphill, when we need to go downhill, and next is we still need to plan very what we call it?
Cautiously.
Yes, very cautiously. Like for example, we need to set up well.
Campsite.
We need to set up well our campsite, which is the nearer the campsite with the water point is the best.
Okay. So like, you know, our weather is sometimes very unexpected, right?
Yes.
It can be heavy rain, it can be very hot, Okay. So can you share some of the memorable experience while you were on the hike, or any moment that you still think about until now?
Yes. So one of the memory that I cannot forget is during the hike. We hiked during the monsoon season.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was raining,
Yeah.
really heavy. So during the hike, we were sitting under the rain for 48 hours non-stop.
48 hours.
Yes,
is
48
it?
hours. The rain
Wasn't
doesn't stop at
Wasn't
all.
it like very cold
Yes.
in the forest?
During the night, it was very cold. So me and brother Najwan, we slept under the same what we call fly sheet, and the fly sheet was leaking.
Astaghfirullahalazim.
So we lay down on the ground. We shared a what we call emergency blanket. So we shared the blanket with our back on the other's back, so that the heat from our body keep us warm.
Can I add more?
Yeah, sure.
So you guys can imagine this situation, okay? So let's say you are trying to sleep at that time, and then there is one water drop on your face
Okay.
that been dropped very many times non-stop.
How can you sleep in that kind of?
We can't sleep.
So
Obviously,
we
right?
just lay down and hoping the rain stops, but it never stopped.
So
So every like 2 minutes we will be calling each other kan. Afiq okay tu? Najwan okay ke? Okay, sejuk. Something like that.
okay, what about you? Is there any memorable experience?
When me and Afiq at the same fly sheet, there is one question that I always ask Afiq. Do we need to continue our hike or not?
Okay.
Because I think at that time, I think not me, I think all the participants at that time were mentally breakdown, I guess.
Because of the cold.
Yeah, the cold, and then you don't get enough sleep,
Yes.
and the adventure was very draining, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So now that we talked about the memorable experience, is there any unexpected challenges that you guys have to face, and what did you do to overcome those obstacles?
So the most challenging part that I didn't think of is the mud on the ground. It was raining, so it doesn't have a hard ground. All of the ground is wet, and when we step on it, our feet will just go down. Even at our campsite, when we want to sit down or lay down, the ground just slide behind us.
True.
That's very unfortunate experience.
So how we overcome is by telling each other that everything is going to be okay. So we just go around and tak apa, boleh jadi. Just saying like that to other people.
The power of friendship
Yes.
basically is the one that pushes you guys through the journey, right? What about you, Brother Najwan? Is there anything that you thought was a challenge that you faced during the hike?
So for me, the very challenging one is when we started to summit the peak from the campsite. So basically the distance from the campsite and to the peak was about 7 kilometers. So the trail was very steep. So at that time I only bring one water bottle, only one small water bottle.
Okay.
So on the halfway, that water bottle is not enough for me. And then I was alone at that time, and then I don't have
Water.
I don't have water, of course, and then
yeah.
I don't have friends at that time because I think I was just being separated, like
from
so
the
far
group.
from all the participants. So how do I overcome that kind of challenging situation? I just cheat or trick my mind, just keep reminding myself that
Everything is going to be okay.
yes,
Everything is going to
everything is
be
going to be okay.
So you believe in yourself that you
Yes.
can push through. So and then what happened after that? How did you like get water and all that?
Once I meet the peak, I quickly
Go to other people.
go to other people and reach the water
So when
because
you're
I'm very, very thirsty at that time.
so when you're at the peak itself, where you regroup with your group, is
Yes,
it?
yes.
Oh, okay. So when you hike, you started with group, And then when you hike along the way, you get separated, is it? Is it?
Because different people, different pace.
The speed on everybody is different. So in the front they are fast. So at the back they are somewhat slow. So if you are in the middle, then you are alone, or you can tarik other people.
Oh, okay. So it's following each other's own pace and don't force yourself to be as fast if you cannot, is it? Okay. So after reaching the peak and going through all of this journey with the nature and all that, how did the natural environment and surroundings impact your mindset and sense of well-being when you are going through that?
So after doing the hike, I realized that how small I am in this world that Allah has created. In the mountains, we can see forests that we don't see down here. So we hear sounds that you don't usually hear. So during the hike, I can hear sometimes the sound of wave, like I was walking beside the ocean, but it was just in the jungle, and also ketinggian. But we were up there when I was walking. I was walking alone, and I can hear like there's a village near me. So I have to believe that there is other creature other than us. So that's what makes the adventure.
It's a humbling experience, is it, going through? What about you, Brother Najwan?
So I think for me, I learned a lot through the journey because of I think at that time I was thinking about I am the strongest and also the experienced hikers at that time. So basically it is not. So there's still a lot of things need to improve, need to learn once you join the hiking expedition. And yeah, don't think that ourselves is full enough of knowledge. Need to improve more and strive more to gain more knowledge.
Okay, so basically you still enjoyed the experience despite the hardship you guys went through. But it was very self-reflecting moment, is it? Okay, so there's still more to share about their experiences, right? Okay, but we will take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. We have more thrilling experiences to share on the other side. Take a seat, take a sip. It's Coffee O'Clock, and stay tuned. Take a seat, take a sip. It's Coffee O'Clock. And we are back, unfortunately, for the last segment for today. With me here, Balkis Halim as your host for today, joined by two of our guests still, which is Brother Najwan and Brother Afiq. Okay, so now, let's jump back into action and let's dive deep into what do they bring in their bags. Okay, so can you both share what are the your own necessities that you bring?
What is essentials?
Yes, your
Okay.
essentials.
So the first thing that we need to bring is a card holder. Thank you, Eagle, for sponsoring.
Okay.
So why is it important? Because when you bring wallet, it's heavy. So just put your IC and your card bag. Next is the hiking bag.
Hiking bag.
Hiking bag is important because it is made to bring heavy stuff, and also the padding is to support your back.
Okay.
So the next one is the fly sheet. So basically, if you guys want to know, fly sheet is used for shelter when you camping in the forest. So instead of we bring a tent, we use fly sheet to use as a shelter lah.
To cover yourself
Yes,
from the rain.
because when we want to bring the tent is very heavy.
Yes.
So this is fly sheet that is much lighter than the tent.
And
Yes.
save up more of your energy.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So what else do you have?
So the next one is we have ground sheet. So what is the purpose of the ground sheet is actually what is the purpose is we need to lay down this ground sheet on the ground, and then the purpose is to cover our body from get dirt. Alright. Okay. So the next one is carry mat. So carry mat is need to put on the top of the ground sheet. Okay. And the next one is sleeping bag.
Okay.
Okay, so one by one. Okay, first of all, you need to put this on the floor, and then you need to cover it with the carry mat.
Okay.
And the last one is you need to
Cover yourself
with the sleeping bag.
Oh.
So this sleeping bag, it comes with the blanket. So how you want to use it is actually you just need to sarong it.
Surround yourself in the sleeping bag.
Yes.
Okay. So this four is the
Yes.
essential when you
Yes.
want to put up a shelter, right? Okay. What are the other things that you guys need during your hiking session?
Another recommendation is a hiking pole.
Oh.
So a hiking pole is your third leg
Your
that supports
leg.
you in the jungle. When you bring heavy stuff in your back, your leg sometimes shut down. And being weak, so we use hiking pole to support us more.
Oh, okay.
Other than that is a stove and also a gas
Okay.
to cook. So we will be hungry if we don't have food.
So the kind of foods that you bring when you hike are like tin foods, is it? Or
No.
No?
We cook up there. We first chop down the chicken and everything. We pack everything.
Oh.
So when we at the campsite, we don't eat like we eat proper. Not
so
from the
it was
canned
prepared
food.
from
Yes.
before. I see. Okay. Is there any demonstrations that you can show to our viewers for today?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So today I will be showing you how to use a stove.
Okay.
Bismillah.
It is very dangerous, so
Try it at jungle only. So we open up the gas little bit and there's fire. You guys can
Yes.
see.
Wow, so amazing.
So that is how you put up the fire to cook when you
Yes.
are hiking,
Yes.
is it? Okay. Is there anything else that is on the table that you want to explain to the viewers?
Okay, there is one more things that we kindly forget to explain. So this is, as you guys still don't know it, this is actually the headlamp. So usually we use it during the night hike or when we want to summit the peak. So basically, people always summit the peak during
Nighttime.
the night time. So how to wear it? Let me demonstrate it. You just wear it like this. Let me take it. Okay, you just press it. Just like that.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So when you are hiking in the dark, you don't trip on any trees or the roots of the trees, right? So it is for safety purposes.
Yes.
Purposes, right? Okay. So now that we have covered the gears, can you, as a student, right? In what ways has hiking and adventure seeking contributed to your personal growth and your self-satisfaction?
Personal growth. As for me, what hiking do as what makes me stronger and everything, it gives me motivations. So when doing assignments or anything, I will just say, kalau boleh hike, mesti boleh juga type kan. So,
okay.
so if we can do hard things like hiking and everything, we can achieve anything in the studies and also balance our life.
Okay, what about you?
I think my idea is actually same like Afiq, but I think what it keep me learn from this hiking expedition is never give up. So basically, when we were hiking, actually we used to say a lot of words like never give up. It's still what?
Play in our head.
Yes, it keeps running in our head. So that's why I apply that kind of words into my studies when my mood are going down or I'm very unmotivated. So I try to motivate myself by saying never give up.
So it is also a way for you to release your stress from the studies itself, right? Okay, but how do you balance your passion for hiking and as a student we have classes, assignments due and all that. So how do you balance both of them?
So usually ARC IIUM will organize hiking trip during weekend. So it actually will starting from the Friday until Sunday. So basically, as I am student, there will be the assignment that need to submit during Friday. So for me, I will complete all the assignments before the deadline. So which means I try to ask the lecturer, ask my friends whether there's still incomplete assignment that I need to complete it before the hiking trip or hiking expedition. And yeah. So what
about you? How do you manage your time?
As for me, my study will be focusing during the day. So from morning until the evening, I will just go to class and do my assignments. On the evening, I will sometimes go for a walk or jog. And at night, sometimes we have activities, have meetings and everything. So that's how I balance out my study and also these ARC things.
That's a very smart way to manage your time, right? And it's very important if you want to indulge yourself into your passion, but you have also your responsibilities that you need to fulfill, right, as a student. Okay, so how about for the students that maybe they're newly interested into hiking? Can you give like one or two words for those who are inspired?
For me, I'm not an experienced hiker, but I can give some useful tips, I guess, to the beginners or to the newbie. As we guys can see nowadays, that people tend to forget their limit. They always go beyond their limit. Like I always said, instead of you go to conquer the mountain first, how about you start with the small hills first? Like in area Gombak, we have the easy hills. For example, Bukit Guling Ayam and also the Bukit Dinding.
Bukit Dinding, okay.
Yes. So try to conquering them first, and once you conquering them well, and then you can go beyond that. Alright.
And then you can go into the G7 mountains.
Yes,
right? Okay.
of course.
What about you? Is there any tips that you would like to share to the new students that would like to participate in this hiking experience?
For me, I will just say never give up. Keep on trying. And also don't forget to train. train yourself.
Okay.
Me myself is a lazy person, but when it comes up to hiking and everything, I will put my most efforts in this thing. So just do your best in the hiking scene.
Okay, so to basically sum up what Brother Afiq and Brother Najwan has said, it is important for you to don't jump straight into hiking a mountain if you haven't done it before. It is okay to start small. It's normal for everyone at least to start somewhere, right?
Yes.
Okay, so unfortunately, we have come to the end of today's session. And as we end today's episode, I would like to extend our gratitude to our two experienced guests for sharing some tips and very valuable insights to the audience out there. I'm pretty sure we have learned at least a little bit or maybe a lot about this hiking journey itself. And to the viewers out there also, I would like to thank you very much for tuning in, and don't forget to follow us and subscribe on our social media at IIUMTV on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, link, and also LinkedIn. With that, we conclude today's episode. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. That is all from me, and good night.